The development of artificial intelligence has accelerated like crazy in the last couple of years, and at least for now it doesn't seem to slow down. With that, many concerned voices grew louder and louder that AI could be very, very dangerous soon. And I fully agree with that, but probably not in the way you think. People talking about an AI going rogue, turning against humanity and fighting and killing us. I don't see that as the real issue, at least for now. It just seems like something you can tell the public to spread fear of AI, and then in turn you can control AI development in any way that you want. And this is where the real danger lies. Long before we have to worry about an AI going rogue, we have to worry about humans misusing AI to harm other humans. And this is a real dangerous possibility. And no, it is not good or safe when just a few companies, a government or one single entity has control over the most powerful AI systems. And here's why. Obviously, you have a huge centralization of power in the hands of only a few people. And we'll get into the real issues and dangers that this brings in just a moment. But why is this even a problem in the first place? Isn't it great when only a few people control it because there's a smaller possibility for human error? Well, that may be true in some cases, but not when it comes to AI. Let's take, for example, an atomic bomb. Yes, here we only want a few people in charge and control, and I definitely don't want to have my neighbor Steve in charge of an atom bomb with the click of a single button. But an atom bomb has only one single purpose, which is destruction. AI systems, however, have a plethora of use cases, ranging from very good to neutral to potentially dangerous or very bad. And this makes it fundamentally different from something that is only used for destruction, and is the main reason why it's crucially important that not only a few people are in control of it. Okay, to really understand the point I'm about to make, let's look at this statistic here. 70% of Gen Z report using the technology, and 52 of them trust the technology to help them make informed decisions. That's insane, and this number is only going to grow. 52% of the young generation trust AIs when it comes to making informed decisions. Blindly. So what do you think happens if only a few people are in charge of AI and they can feed it with every political bias or narratives that they want? That's right, AI would turn into the biggest propaganda machine on the entire planet, and this is where the real danger is. Control the media and you control the minds and thoughts of many, many people. And with AI, you have a tool with which you can disguise your propaganda as research-based facts that cannot be questioned. Forget about an AI going rogue. What we really should be worried about are AI systems controlled by one single entity that has a very strong political bias. And like this leads to a generation of conformity thinkers that would never criticize or question the current political system because their main source of truth and information is exactly what the system wants them to believe. Well, I am German, so I see where that can go when it comes to the extreme. But you might be saying, Philip, what the heck are you saying? That's all BS. There are different government bodies in place that control each other, and on top of that, I fully trust the current government, and I'm 100% certain that this government would never do anything to strengthen their own power and control at the expense of the people that they are sworn to serve. Well, if you really think that, you maybe should reflect a bit on what has been going on in most Western democracies in the last couple of years. But aside from that, let's say that's all true and the governments are great and everything is going amazing. Even then, we cannot have centralized entities in control, because what if the next government doesn't behave like that? Right now, think about the opposition in your country. If the opposition would be in the government, would you then trust the opposition with being in control of one centralized AI entity? Or what about 20 years from now? What then? We don't know. And that's why we cannot steer in the direction of centralization. Eventually, it will lead us down a dark path. So what would be a better way to do it, to prevent propaganda, censorship, bias, and a centralized entity that grows more and more powerful? I'm glad you asked. The better way to do it would be decentralization. Here, not one single entity is in control, but rather no one. Or better said, we all are in control of it. Yes, we all. Me, you, and even you. This could lead to the best democracy that we ever had, because we could all be directly represented in a much easier way than ever possible before. Centralization versus decentralization is control versus freedom, is autocracy versus democracy, is power-hungry people versus all of us being in charge. If you want to find out more about decentralization, how it actually works, and what a decentralized AI system could look like, be sure to check out the video right over there.